Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of Heroes of the Storm. Today we're doing more ranked duo to Grandmaster. We are currently sitting at about the mid of Gold 1 with 17 wins, 4 losses for an 81% win rate. I believe on a 3-game win streak right now, so hopefully we'll be able to continue that um, and get our way into Plat. So yeah, we will see you in the draft. All right, we find ourselves on the Braxis holdout today. Um, I'm gonna finish
Okay.
what I was saying really quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're done with having our conversations interrupted by recording a video, so carry on.
Yeah. So basically, when we were in Florida, all right, I'll restart so everyone else can know. You ever been to IHOP? IHOP makes these really, really good, like crepes. I think that's what they call it, and you can get like strawberry filling inside, and it got like a buttery cream. It's really good. Um, and whenever we went on vacation, my wife and I, my wife's grandmother made them, homemade, and she gave me the recipe, so
Oh,
I got to make them, and they were really, really good. I need to
have you got
tweak them, but
a crepe pan?
no, you just make them on like a little skillet, like
Yeah,
a
well, yeah, it's a skillet, but I don't know. I just said pan because that was the first word that came to mind.
yeah, yeah,
There, watching people make crepes is it's one of those things that's like such an art form because
right,
you've got that little stick attached to a stick that they use to spread uh the batter in on the skillet,
yeah, yeah.
and it's like you watch people like street vendors do it, and they're so quick.
It's crazy,
Like,
like how good people can be with that kind of stuff.
yeah, it's amazing.
Looks like this Sonya was in our last game that we just played, or the last video for you guys.
Yep.
He was the Illidan, so he's on a bit of a loss streak. So hopefully we can turn that around for him. Just 4 games, so nothing too bad. Is it all today though? It has been. Take a
Um,
break, buddy. After 2, take a break. You can sometimes push it with 3. We'll probably push it with 3 in this series, but if we get 3 losses in a row, we're done for the day, or for a
yep.
couple hours. Looks like we'll need a mage or something to deal with the Zerg wave. Now on this map, I wish I would have purchased Phoenix because Phoenix can one-shot the Zerg wave or come close to it.
Yeah, Planet Cracker does an insane amount of damage.
Right.
That's the thing is, I mean, yes, it's how else should work and stuff, where they should be locked down so you have full thing. But Planet Cracker does so much damage. If only they'd stay inside of it.
Yeah. Hopefully she first locks Vala here because I do not want to play up against a Vala. Um, and I'm fine with that. I picked 2. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Just pick the Vala. I don't care. Okay. So I like Orphea here, but the problem with Orphea is her Zerg clear is poo poo.
True.
So someone like a Kael'thas would be better for the Zerg clear. Azmodan would be nice too, even Mephisto. But out of all of the mages I just stated, Orphea is my best. So it comes down to, do I think we'll just win the team fight so hard we'll never have to defend against the Zerg wave? Or do I think I'll have to defend the Zerg wave with something like a Kael'thas for lane clear?
Yeah, the Tychus ban, I always agreed. That's a great ban
Yeah.
usually. But I in this draft so far, I would be more scared of a Li Ming.
I could see that, yeah.
Because it's as we were talking about this maybe half an hour ago, about Wub getting a new hero. He ended up getting Orphea, but we were debating on Tychus. The only thing with Tychus is you need lockdown to keep them in range of minigun.
Yeah, that's the thing. And but that is true, but you can also, I've seen good Tychuses who I forget the level 1 talent's name. But it
Run and
grants you
gun?
movement speed, I believe, after using your
Yeah.
dash.
run and gun, I think, is
Yeah.
the thing.
So I end up picking Orphea, and we're just gonna pray to the good Lord that I can land my abilities successfully. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bit of a difficult match. But I guess that makes sense, right? If you don't land your
Yeah.
abilities, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, Orphea more than most though.
Right.
We were talking about this with a friend of ours the other night, and I was saying a lot of the not necessarily good, but most fun heroes in this game have a gimmick. For Orphea, having that tempo, I mean, all of her Q talents are based around like a dance. Like I think Shadow Waltz is one of them,
Mm-hmm.
and so on and so forth. It's that tempo rhythm that you've got to get into landing your abilities,
Yeah.
and then the movement from it, and so on and so forth. E into Q to get close into W. That's super fun. Cho'Gall with the two-player thing. Murky being super low health but respawns quickly. Yeah, there's just some really interesting hero design that makes them a lot of fun to play.
For sure. We're gonna go with the standard build that I've shown in other videos, where it is focused around our trait mainly, which is overflowing chaos, and a lot of W's being spammed out, but we cannot spam them out until we get level 7. Um, I do have a decent gank potential, so I can help out in the top lane, because I don't know who wins that. I think it's a skill matchup, but it's more forgiving for the Artanis, I want to say. Well, a nice hook coming out by our Stitches already will help us get some damage out on the enemy team, but a nice living bomb by the Kael'thas. I believe he used that on a minion. Will help keep him dealing nice damage to us. Yeah, this Kael'thas is going to be a problem. He picked up the spell power too, so one of them W's are dealing half my HP. Really nice damage out on the enemy's tank. We'll take her down. And we're now looking for anything else that we can get, anywhere we can get it. Oh, a nice hook by Stitches, but a better pull by Anduin will keep him alive. And I'm thinking about just rotating top quickly here to help out as Subjective is spawning. Ping that I'm on my way here, so hopefully my ally will fight. And with that kill, we will win top lane for sure. And I can head down bottom. Ping retreat for them because they have no reason to fight without me yet. This Vala is unfortunately a Hungry and Arrow shot, but that should help defend the Zerg wave, I think. Vala did get taken down in the midst of the battle. And Artanis is now reviving, so the tempo we set up top lane is reset. This Stitches is playing like a god. And a kill on the enemy team's Zul'jin will help us continue to snowball this. We're hoping. We need Stitches to get in here, though, and start tank for us. And I need to just really focus on not missing my abilities. Like that. Stitches is on fire right now. Picking up yet again another hook for another kill. And I'm going to head top immediately to once again help out our Artanis. This is a good time to do so because we got tempo in the bottom lane as well as our healer is backing, so. And a quick pickup on the Zul'jin as well as now on the Artanis. There we go.
There we go. I'll say it's always a struggle with Decade early game, throwing out a lot of pots, throwing out a lot of roots and slows. It can be a real struggle to keep your mana topped up.
Yeah. Good start so far, though. We got a nice 2-level lead, as well as the bigger portion of the Zerg wave. So if we can keep our allies alive now and just defend against the Zerg wave, we'll be fine.
Easy defense here on bot lane.
Yeah. Top will get Probably just the wall, because the enemy team has a good Zerg defense by the looks of it. But that'll help our Mathael even more so in this Sula lane fiasco. Hopefully he doesn't get taken down, but the enemy team is diving him very hard. Zergwave's dealing damage, but he does get taken down in the end. If we're able to... Oh no, Stitches! Now we are in a very gankable position too, so...
yeah, they've all disappeared from top lane. This is the time I'd start thinking about backing up.
Yep. Now starting on camps would be nice, but I also just want to soak top lane too. I guess I'll cover for Mathael while he gets camps, because his camp clear is much better than mine. Zergwave did only get a wall and a tower, but with it being such an early Zergwave, that's okay. We'll take whatever we can get. I scale the better the later the game goes on, so that is fine. Looks like the enemy team wants to just walk on in here, and I'll go ahead in on the healer first, and then trying to get on the the enemy's tank, but Stitches kind of messed up my abilities, making me miss, and Johanna just got pulled around in every which direction. Any poke I can deal to these enemy heroes is nice, so we'll continue to just do that, whittle them down, and try to not run out of mana. Unfortunately, though, a nice set of abilities by the enemy team will lock me down, and a little bit of a feed there by me. Oops.
It's okay.
That's the problem. I see flashes of red as Orphea all the time. Our Mathael has been doing a very good job on the Sula lane. He has top in almost every single stat. I'm sure he'll get it after this skirmish here. And then Vala coming in to help gain the advantage in that lane. Hopefully they pick up a kill on him, and it looks like they should. Very nicely done. Zul'jin is getting stacked well, though, so he will be a problem the later the game goes on. And as long as I don't get locked down again by CC chains, I should be fine. Looks like the enemy is stacking a bunch in the top lane. I see at least two. I'm sure that's where Arcanus will go, so we'll just ping a retreat for him. And I guess I'll rotate up there to help him out.
Yeah, I'm going to rotate as well, I think.
That's a good plan.
They've got 5 hotspot lane.
Yeah.
Should be able to cap this, no problem. Oh, and we capped it, no problem, they all moved.
We're about to hit level 10, so if I rotate down here... no, we gotta fight on this. Unfortunately, the swap by the Arcanus is going to slow down my abilities. And I picked the wrong talent. I wanted Crushing Jaws. I picked Eternal Feast. And a nice swap by the Arcanus is keeping him alive. We're dealing as much damage to him as we can, but we did get taken down in so many ways. And this is not looking too good for us thus far. I was focusing the wrong hero that fight. We're going to just come down bottom to help out the friendly team in this situation. Yeah, I wanted Crushing Jaws. It gives you much better lockdown. Eternal Feast is good like in very seldom situations. I guess it'll help clear the minion wave a little bit more.
Yeah, if kind of only if I mean if they're standing in it, sure.
Right. A really nice hook by the Stitches, and with some of my damage coming out too, that should help hurt them a little bit. But a nice stun by the enemy team's Kael'thas and an ultimate ability on me is going to mess me up a lot. But we're able to capture the objective a little bit harder. There's some good damage on the enemy team's Anduin, and a nice gorge by Stitches. Trying to just not get wrecked too hard by the enemy team's tank. Those blinds are really messing me up with me not being able to heal off of my autos then. There was a nice heal though there. and good damage onto the enemy team's Johanna. We do have top lane capped, so it looks like we won that little skirmish. But Zul'jin has revived, and really all we can look for now is a pick from Stitches. Vola is here now, though, so it looks like it's going to be a fair 4v4 fight. I did, however, miss my ability. We're going to set up my ult to try and slow these enemies and keep them in it to the best of our ability. There's nice damage out on the Anduin, too. And a... Oh, I thought Stitches had landed his hook. We're going to just ping for a retreat here. I'm going to head top lane. Don't fight.
Gotcha. Going in.
Hopefully, with my resets, we'll be able to pick up a kill on the enemy's Artanis there, which should give us some tempo in the bottom as I'll rotate down there. Picking up a really nice talent here, Abyssal Symbios will grant me a shield and even better dancing abilities on this enemy team, assuming I can stay in there with them, which it looks like we'll be able to. There's a nice double kill. We might be able to get more now even with their healer gone. There we go, and I'm completely out of mana, so I think I'll just sit here and back. Damage is starting to come up. Doesn't matter how big of a Zerg wave we get, we'll still have to defend against a decent-sized Zerg wave. But I'm hoping, with me being the mage, I'll be able to defend it a little bit. We're getting good push in our lanes, though. Mathael has slowly chunked down their top fort, and we are killing towers in the bottom lane. I'm going to ping for a retreat here, and it looks like the whole enemy team is stacked on the bottom lane, and we're just now rotating in to help out our allies. But with a quick kill on the Artanis there, that'll help us out significantly, and this enemy team has to fight on the objective, or else they'll lose it. And it looks like they do. They lose it. Oh, spooky stuff. I'm going to head top lane now and try to defend against the Zerg wave. I don't know how well I'll do, especially with me using my ultimate ability already in that team fight to ensure we got the cap. But we're going to do our absolute best to defend this. Zerg wave not getting any value, actually, which is very disappointing. Looks like we're going to have to win this game just off of sheer outplayage and not map control, which is sad because this map's objective is super duper strong. I'm going to head down bottom here. Yeah, it dealt, what, like 1,000 damage onto their building? Nice gorge by Stitches here, and Anduin will not be able to pull himself out of this one, so we'll pick up a kill quickly, and bye, he says. Oh, a really nice stun by the enemy team's Kael'thas, though, and that's who I want to get. I want to get on this Kael'thas if possible. Yeah, we should be able to mess him up. I'll even ult for him. Aw, he's able to survive. Sadness. But I think with all of this done, we should be pushing down this building. Just kill the building, Stitches. The reason to kill the building, enemy team will lose their Sippy Cup advantage. But if we don't have our tank here to, well, kill tank for us, it's going to be difficult to engage on the building. Standing here so I can deal damage to the building, as well as be in this team fight any time my team needs me. And it does look like we were able to cap that camp. Building is getting super duper low, but the whole enemy team has revived, and our top building is actually going to get taken down, so we need to kill this building, or else this is going to be a loss of an engage. And I'm actually going to get taken down due to the sheer amount of damage Zul'jin could deal there, and bad positioning by me. I was trying to finish off the building, which we did, but not well enough.
Yeah, we just left it too long there. We should have. I like the camp, sure. We got the building,
Right.
but If we had just focused the building from the start, I think we would have come
Yeah,
out of that a lot better.
right.
In fact, we're going to come out of it at a loss because they're going to take this bot building. Camp was pushing top.
This is a huge loss, yes. See how the enemy team isn't just stealing our camp? They went right for our building,
Yep.
and they're getting
Now they steal the
significantly
camp.
more value, yes. We'll also lose a good majority of this Zerg wave here, especially if I go in and feed, so we're going to try to avoid doing that. I think it'll be safe to rotate through these bushes, at least. I like to soak a little bit of XP and clear this camp, but with Stitches still dead for another few moments, it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to do that. We do see our Tannis top lane, though, so I think I can just regroup with a friendly team.
No.
I think we should just go bottom. I got it. The team fight's going on, but holy cow. Oh my god, that was terrifying. I need to stop the objective cap, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Yeah.
I just got to stop it and run. Does look like the whole enemy team will come out alive, though, unfortunately. And they are going to start the boss, which I might be able to kill them. It'll depend. Alright, we see the boss's health there at this angle.
Not anymore.
I'm going to try to go in on it. I have to, I think. Alright, they did capture the objective. Ah, he's coming! Oh, the roots, no! Unfortunate.
It's a last-ditch effort.
Right.
The boss is gonna go top lane. The Zerg wave is gonna go bot lane. I mean, if you didn't take it and you're alive, I mean, it's pretty much the same outcome, I think. 'Cause
Right.
I don't know how much you would have done.
That Anduin root, I had my dash up, I landed my Q, and I just couldn't dash because of the root.
Yeah.
Had I landed that, I might have been able to do a little bit more because I believe Zul'jin was dead, and he's the main problem for me right now. Stitch is unfortunately getting taken down, and our Vala 2 now looks like it will be the end of the game, so I don't think we can finagle killing the boss as well as the whole enemy team, which has been wrecking us this game so far. We need to be defending the core, so hopefully our Mathael will forget about the Zerg wave and come to do that. Zul'jin does have his ultimate ability up from the way he's playing, you can tell that. But we're able to burst him down before he can use it now, but we got to be killing this boss as well as this minion wave, so we're going to just try to the best of our ability, but the core is taking a whole lot of damage, and without our Vala alive to kill the boss, I don't think there's anything else that we can do to this enemy team. Yeah, the core is saved for the moment. Oh my goodness, can I catch up to him? That's pretty cool. I am going in here, but I need to be getting out because we need to make sure our core doesn't take any more damage than it is. A good defense, I suppose. And we will pick up another kill, so a nice ability by our Stitches. Whew! Okay. What do we do now, Purge?
You got me, bud.
Our core is currently sitting at 4,000 HP. No boss alive. I guess we're just going to have to push out our lanes. And maybe if we can get another pick here, anywhere, we can get some sort of value. And snowball. Yeah, this is a good fight. I really want to fight here.
No, every time.
Nice Tazdingo by the enemy Zul'jin will keep him alive a little bit. My ult is getting some good value in there. But I'm too low to really be fighting much. And with our ally hero getting taken down. Well, that went about as good as it could have gone, all things considered.
Yeah. That's like, I think that's been like the fifth or sixth time that I've gone for Stay a While and Listen. And
it's gotten
signed
cancelled?
by something.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They have so much crowd control ability. Zul'jin doesn't have his dingo up for another 90 seconds is what it would have been, so it's probably like 60 seconds now.
Yep.
Our core has a decent enough amount of health that if they were to butt rush it, I think it would be defensible.
I think if we were there, it would be defensible.
Yeah, but if they
But
catch us off guard, we would be
yeah,
screwed.
like that's what we got to be looking for, is them rotating through one of those ways. And oh, that's big.
That's very big. Nice kill. Very nice pickup, but we have to be defending against the camp, which is pushing in, as well as team fighting for the objective now. So any size Zerg wave could be the end of us, and this is a very bad rotate by me. It does look like the enemy team is backing out, though, so we'll be able to clear the camp as well as fight for an objective. Good. And if we all group top lane, which isn't ideal because the enemy team does have their sippy cup there. Oh, we're starting boss now? I guess this is a Hail Mary play. I can't say I hate it. Gonna just pop my ult down on the capture point, which will constantly tick out damage on the enemy team. That's a quick double kill, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and I want to capture the objective. So we'll capture the objective, and someone needs to back to defend this core, which will be me as well by the looks of things. One more auto, come on. This guy's dead, right? Please. Oh, nice kill on the enemy Kel'Thas too. Really good team fight. That was a good call by our Mathael. He's a good player. I'm happy with him. Looks like friendly team wants to group top lane and push, which is the correct play. I was just trying to clear that lane out so we wouldn't get wrecked by minions with our 6% core. Looks like the Zerg wave is going to be pretty big for us either way. And with both lanes pushed out, unfortunately, it is coming in the top lane, or in the bottom lane, where we're pushing in the top. So that is one sad thing. And I'm getting targeted down pretty hard here by the enemy's Artanis, but a nice heal by Purge and peel by Purge will keep me alive a little bit longer. A good Gorge by Stitches. He's doing a very nice job of just focusing down the enemy team's healer. But a miss by me on my abilities will slow us down a tad. Backing out and just going into our Zerg wave looks like a good play here. I'll slow down that Johanna so she can't catch up to us immediately. Friendly team wants to defend, but I think pushing's going to be the right play here. I feel like we have to try.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so low now already. I don't think we got a chance.
Yeah,
to
especially
really
with the
push with it.
whole team backing out. We'll have to try to snowball this even more by fighting for this camp, I suppose. Zergwave barely not getting that building, but a very nice push by it nonetheless. Mathiel is not here, and their Artanis is just reviving, so unless we can get a nice pick here. There we go, there's our nice pick. Here's some good damage coming out on this enemy team. Another good pick. Okay. It's winnable. And a fantastic Gorge by our Stitches now on the enemy team's healer. We'll pick up a kill on him now. And we're starting to consider ending this game with these quadra kills. We should be able to finish off of this. Kill this building, which is 1 HP. And then this man as well. That's game. Holy cow.
That's game. Oh, it couldn't. I don't think it could have been closer.
Yeah. You got that right.
5 HP more than we need on the core.
Wow. I don't even know what to say after a game like that.
Yeah, that's one of those games where you just kind of want to forget about it, huh?
Yeah, it's like, I know I definitely had some misplays there, but I guess it worked out in the end. Friendly team really pulled it back together. The Stitches with some fantastic gorges and snowballing our man advantage. So I don't think we fought them 5v5 after that core defense. I think.
Yeah, he had that one good pick on the Anduin as like an initiation, but I think
Right.
all of his like amazing gorges were we killed one, they tried to run away, he picked one back,
Yeah.
the rest of them tried to come help, and
Right.
we just snowballed it. It's great.
Very nice. That gives us to the higher part of Gold 1. One more win and we should be in Plat. But who knows how the series will go. The
Yeah.
talents that I went for in today's video was Ancestral Strength at 1. This allows me to slow enemies, and my abilities now deal more damage to slow targets. So it kind of snowballs with itself. Chaotic Assault at 4. The bonus damage is nice, and everything else in this tier isn't that amazing. But the 75% bonus damage, you really feel it. Insatiable at 7. It just sets my cooldown to 2 on my Ws, which allows me to constantly weave. I'll either have a Q up or a W up if I'm laning my abilities. Eternal Feast because I misclicked it. But it was actually pretty good, all things considered, for point controls, which we had a lot of point control fights. Abyssal Symbios, which is where I started to have a little bit more survivability. Landing my Ws now grant me all my stacks of my trait, as well as give me a little bit of shield. This combos very nicely with our level 4 talent as well. Dead Magic, so my basic attacks now ignore enemy team's armor. This was good against the Artanis, as well as the Zul'jin with his Amani Hide talent. And I always like this talent, no matter what. And then Eldritch Conduit, this is when my damage skyrocketed. You gain 3% spell power for every time you use or consume one of your hatred. What's it called? Consuming chaos.
Chaos, yeah.
Yeah. So that's when your damage skyrockets. You want to go ahead and explain your build?
Yeah, it's how do I explain it? It's a little bit of a hybrid build, mostly focused on Scroll of Identify on 1. Rooting an enemy hero with Scroll of Sealing increases the damage by 2. After hitting 15 heroes, you reduce their armor by 10, and then after 30, it goes up to 15 and reveals them for 6 seconds instead of 4. Ruby on 4, it's great just for keeping your tank alive, if nothing else. Hitting a group of enemies with a Ruby spawns a bunch of lesser healing potions that your tank can use while you use your pots to keep the backline up. Cube Mastery, basically, the mana cost of Scroll of Sealing is quite high. Reducing that gives you a little bit more flexibility with your mana usage, and each hero hit by Heraldric Cube reduces the Scroll of Sealing cooldown, so you can use it more often. Stay a while and listen is great just for trying to control a team fight, putting people to sleep, and making sure that they're out of the team fight, at least for a little bit, allows your team to focus on one target after the other. Super Healing Potion is just a great talent. At the end there, when someone picked up a super healing pot, it was healing for, I think, 1,200 up to 1,400. So, yeah, and the passive of it, where healing potions heals for 25% more when the target is at a 50% health, works really well for keeping low targets alive when someone's trying to focus them down.
I always forget about that passive.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's so strong.
Yeah. Scroll of Stone Curse, hitting 2 heroes makes Scroll of Sealing do 200% more damage. It's great. Just if you catch 2 people, it deals such a big chunk of damage. It's hard to ignore a lot of the time. Respect the Elderly N on 20. Basically, when they wake up from sleep, from Stay a While and Listen, they're silenced and blinded for 3 seconds. So it works well against magic damage, mages, as well as auto attackers. It's great for just crowd controlling everyone at once.
Yeah, that's a really strong ability, especially against the Zul'jin, who was doing a very good job of dealing damage to us. But that puts us, like I said, on the higher end of Gold 1. 18 wins, 4 losses for an 81.8% win rate. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and we will see you all in the next one.